game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 16-3. The Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-2. They now have
now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. The Mets find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Steven Matz gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Milwaukee, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. Is in there. A called strike 3. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Pitch on the way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cespedes. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Brandon Woodruff gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, number 68, He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 68.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Okay, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Ahmed Rosario. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, after that.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the bat now. The eyes go up. Everything is moving north.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
A little tapper. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting sixth,
third baseman Mike Moustakas now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading off for the Mets, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope is there. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Popped him up. Pena has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Flores. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in now for the Brewers. Manning catching the outside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swing, and he pops him up. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man, Woodruff. The runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Striding in, Steven Matz. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch is popped up. Aguilar in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Yelich leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box, Michael Conforto.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Right fielder number 19.
Settling in now, Jake Bruce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Hit hard, but right into the shift. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
They'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's 1-0 Mets. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Braun becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Digging in to try it again, Manny Pena. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the...
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Chirinos reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Wilmer Flores, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Wilmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Steven Matz, as he puts it on the ground to third. And that's the second out. Now back to the...
Now batting, number 68.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air to center field, and Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1, but they're up 1-0. So now the Brewers pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed East and West really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Hit on the ground to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Another 0-2 coming. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late. You never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Christian Yelich is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still trail 1-0. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Count is 1-2.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Cain going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. solo home run there for Michael Conforto. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The center fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from inning up the third.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Second home run early in the year, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scope has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 4-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the wind. 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he just misses with a curveball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jesus Aguilar. He's retired to start out the 7th. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Conforto going back. Still going back. Gone! Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Hit to first. Flores has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 4 and the Brewers 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Curtis Granderson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 28, Curtis Granderson.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang, as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping into the box, Steven Matz. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see. He can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Bounce to first. Aguilar fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 68.
Stepping into the box, number 68. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Moustakas near the bag at third. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 6.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
In is Curtis Granderson.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Third strike, and there are 2 gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it 4-1. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Up around the face. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Popped him up. Aguilar trying to get there. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Comes set with the 0-1. Way out in front.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now another 1-2. Tries to dump this one out to left. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe.
Jerry Blevins takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jerry Blevins.
In is Christian Yelich. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Perez on at first, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Count remains at 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Steven Matz wins his third of the season. Jerry Blevins hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.